everyone. In today's class, we'll see how we can print a reverse equilateral triangle in Java using NetBeans. I'll take the number of rows from user only. Example, if here the user enters 5, then our triangle will be printed like this. Okay, you can see the number of rows is 5 here. Let us first try to understand this figure before writing condition. Now, if you can see, it's a reverse equilateral triangle. And whenever you want to print a pattern like this, you have to use a nested for loop. The outer for loop will be for the rows and the inner for loop will be for the columns. Let us closely observe this figure. So if you can see this, when the number of row is 5, the maximum number of columns is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So 9 columns should be there. And in our first row, it's the maximum number of column. Then the number of columns which is printed is reducing. You can see this. In our second row, it's only 7 stars printed. In third row, only 5 stars are printed. In fourth row, 3 stars are printed. And in the last row, only 1 star is printed. Now, whenever you want to get a pattern like this, you have to use a nested for loop. The outer for loop should be for the rows, but you have to take 2 for loop inside the outer for loop. Why? Because we want to print the space also. If you can see, there is 1 space printed in our second row. First row, there is no space printed. Second row, 1 space printed. Third row, 2 spaces printed. See, this 2 blank spaces are there. And after that, you have a star. So in third row, 2 blank spaces. Fourth row, you have 3 blank spaces, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And then star is printed. And in our last row, which is the fifth row, there are 4 blank spaces printed, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So if you can see, first row, 0 blank space, 1 blank space, 2, 3, and 4. That is, the blank spaces is increasing by 1. Okay. So we'll take 2 for loop inside the outer for loop. 1 for loop will print the blank spaces and another for loop will print the stars. Okay. Now let us try to understand the conditions here. Now, if you can see, 9 stars are printed in our first row. So how we can relate this? First of all, we'll take a reverse for loop which will run 5 times and it will be 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. When the loop variable is 5, then number of columns should be 9. Now how we can relate this? When you multiply 5 by 2, it will become 10. And 10 minus 1 is 9. Okay. When the loop variable is 4, so 4 twos are 8. And 8 minus 1 is 7. When loop variable is 3, so 3 twos are 6. 6 minus 1 is 5. And when it is 2, when the loop variable is 2, 2 twos are 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. And this way, the last one is 1. So 2 ones are 2. And 2 minus 1 is 1. So this way you can write condition. Let us quickly write the coding for it. I've taken one label to print enter number of rows, one text field to get the number of rows from user, and I have taken one button. On the click of this button, the equilateral triangle should be printed. So I'll double click this to write the coding. Okay, as I told you, I'll take number of row from user. So I'll take a variable which is n. N is equal to, now I'll take integer dot parseInt. And I'll take j text field, that is j text field 1. 1 dot get text. Get text is a method which we use to take the value from the user. And after taking the value, we are converting it forcefully by using integer.parseInt and then storing inside a variable which is n. Okay. So we are taking rows from user. Now, as I told you, we have to take nested for loop. I'm taking outer for loop and I'll take a variable for the row maybe I is equal to initializing with n. N is the number of rows. As I told you, it's for example, if it is 5, then The initial value of I is 5 in this case. Now I'm writing condition till the loop should run till this I is greater than 0. Greater than 0 is 1. Okay. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. This way. And here I am using I minus minus. This is for the outer loop. Outer loop, that is for the rows. Okay. Coming inside. Now, as I told you, we have to take two for loop. Okay, inside our outer for loop, we have to take two for loop. One for loop will print the spaces. I am writing condition for this spaces only. Taking a variable as j is equal to 0. Why 0? Because if you have seen this in our first row, there is 0 space printed here. In second one, 1 and then 2 and then this way. So initializing with 0, that's the reason we are initializing with 0 till this j is less than n minus I. And we are incrementing the loop variable here. Why incrementing? Because if you have seen, the number of spaces is increasing in each row. So here we'll take system dot out dot print, and I will not take ln. Why? Because I do not want my cursor to move to next line. In each row, the cursor should remain in that line only to print the spaces and the stars. Okay, so we are not using ln here, and then I am using only a blank space. Okay, why? Because I want a blank space. So this loop is to print the space. Taking one more for loop. This time we are taking for loop for the for stars to be printed. Taking variable as j is equal to initializing with 0. Okay. And as I told you, condition is to multiply by I and then minus 1. Okay. 2 5s are 10, minus 1 will become 9. So 9 star should print in our first row. And then k plus plus. Okay. And then I will print here. Simply I'll print here star instead of this blank space. If you have seen, we have used print, not print ln. Why? Because we want our cursor should stay on the same line for printing the stars and even for printing the spaces. It should remain in the same line before moving to the next row. But after finishing one row, it should go to the next line. It should move to the next line. How we can do that? By using simply system.out.print ln this time. Here I will write print ln and then just simply print ln. It should not print anything but move the cursor to the next line. So let me first run this and then I'll explain it to you. So if user enters 7, if you can see this, and if user enters 5, let me explain it to you. This is I is equal to 5. Why 5? Because we have taken a row. For example, if the row is 5, I we are initializing with 5 and loop should run till it is 5 greater than 0. That means the loop will run 5 times, which is 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. So it will be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Why? Because we are using I minus minus. In first run, it will be 5. In our second run, that is the second row, it will be 4, and then 3, then 2, and then 1. Okay. When it is in our first run, when it is a first run, j is equal to 0 and j less than 5 minus 5 this time. Why 5? 5 number of rows and I value is 5 in our first run. So 5 minus 5 is 0. And that's the reason no space is printed in our first row. As I told you, this for loop will print the space only, the blank space only. Coming to the second loop, which will print the star, it is 0. We are initializing with 0 and till it is 2 multiply by 5. I value is 5. 5 2s are 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. So it should run 9 times. Why 9 times? 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and not 9 less than 9. Okay. That means 9 times the loop will run and will print the star. After finishing 9 runs, It will go to next line. Because of this, the cursor will come to the next line. It will again go and check the condition. Because of this minus minus, we have initialized with 5. It will become 4. So now the I value is 4. So 5 minus 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. That's the reason why one blank space is printed in our second row. See this? One blank space is printed in second row. And how many stars are printed? It's 7 number of stars. So how? You can see this 2 multiply by I value is 4. 4 to the 8. 8 minus 1 is 7. And that's the reason why 7 stars are printed in our second row. That means this loop will run 7 times. And because of this println, the cursor will come to the next line. This time the I value will become 3. Why 3? Because 4 minus minus is 3. So I value is 3. N which is number of row. 5 minus 3 will become 2. And that's the reason in our third row, 2 blank spaces are printed. And it will come to the next loop. And this time I value is 3. 3 2s are 6. And 6 minus 1 is 5. That's the reason in next line 5 stars are printed. Because of this ln, cursor will come to the next line. Again, it will go and check the condition. It will become now 2. Okay. Now 5 minus 2 is 3. And that's the reason 3 blank spaces are printed in the next row. And after this, it will come to this loop. And then 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. And 3 stars are printed. And because of this ln, it will come to the next line. And that is the last loop. Last loop is 1. 2 minus minus, which is 1. I value is 1. And 5 minus 1 is 4. That's the reason it will print 4 blank spaces. Okay, that means this loop will run 4 times and will print the blank spaces in the same line only. Why same line? Because we have not used ln here. Okay, and after finishing the loops, it will come to next loop, and then here it will be 1. 2 multiplied by 1 is 2 only. 2 minus 1 is 1. And 1 star will be printed. Again, it will go and check the condition. And this time the condition will become false. So it will not enter the loop body. And this is the way how you can get a reverse equilateral triangle. I hope it was easy to understand. And if you liked the video, hit the like button. And please subscribe the channel for more such videos. We'll meet in our next class with more such videos. Thank you so much for watching.